Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to be playing some Mega Draft Ladder. If you guys enjoy the video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Honestly, I'm going to be talking about the game a lot in this video. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the game is really boring, and just to be honest, it's not the same as it used to be. I quite often find myself not really playing as much as I normally would in the past. Like, sometimes I'll even go like a day without playing, and that's never really happened before. But with the new Mega Draft Ladder, the game's just really not fun. You can't really like hop on and play like one or two games because it takes like 15 minutes to play two games, and it's just not the same not being able to play like the decks that you enjoy, having to sit here for like 4 minutes and just draft like random decks that you don't really even care to play. It's just kind of tedious and annoying, and I feel like they made like a huge mistake with this update. And to be honest, I really just wish it would go back to how it used to be because this just really isn't fun for me. That's why I've been uploading less, if you guys have noticed. I just can't really like force myself to play the game when it's like this. I just want to play the regular game. I want to play log bait, but like obviously I can't really do that because I'm playing draft every time. I feel like this was like the biggest mistake by Supercell ever. And on top of that, I feel like there's just so many like unfair things about this mode, and I feel like the point of the game in general is just to play the decks that you like, play on your time, play what you enjoy, just have like a quick few games, like 10 minutes you play 3 games, stuff like that. But it's just not the same. Like every game is like 7 minutes long, and that's kind of crazy when you think about it, because like what game is 7 minutes long per thing? It's kind of dumb, but I guess it's just how the game is now. I mean, the game's like obviously dying. You can see like in the views from the Clash Royale creators, you can see like in global tournaments that there's like less wins are being achieved because less people are playing, so less people get the amount of wins, and you can just like tell like I have to sit for like over 10 minutes to find a game sometimes, and I'm not even like searching for top 1. I'll just be going for like top 10, and I have longer search times than I did for top 1 last season. And it's just really not the same, to be honest. I really hope that they change something, they make it more enjoyable again. And I even heard that they're planning on making ladder a different mode again. I don't know when, but like I heard that they're planning on making another special mode as the main game mode again for like a different season, when you can clearly see that nobody really likes this. I mean, some people do like it, but I just don't understand how you can add a game mode where every single card of your deck, like of your account, has to be level 11 to even like play it to begin with. So you have to be completely leveled. So new players can't even start with this. Like, I just think it's really stupid. Like, you can't get new players. A lot of old players just want to use their stuff, and like a lot of people only have one max deck, and a lot of their cards aren't even level 11, even though they have a maxed out deck. Just because people like to focus on their one deck, and they like to play their one deck because they have the most fun with that one deck, and you're just taking that away from everybody. Honestly, when I saw the global tournament was normal mode, I was kind of excited because I thought that I was finally going to be able to like play my regular decks and have fun again, but that wasn't even fun. It just didn't feel the same playing the regular mode even like for a few days, just because it's like I feel like Mega Draft just kind of like tainted it or something. Like I just didn't want it anymore. Like I just want the regular ladder back and just like have daily #1 videos again, just playing the decks that I enjoy. Obviously, like I don't only play log bait, but that's my main primary deck, and they kind of just like made it so I can't use it. I was really aggressive. That Mighty Miner on the left is gonna stop him from like taking my tower. I'm just gonna go for Mighty Miner. I mean, Mighty Miner ability and Hunter for the balloon. Only gonna take one hit, and that's gonna get a ton of damage there on the right. And that was pretty nice by me. But as I was saying, I really hope they don't repeat this mistake again. And I know that a lot of creators aren't really happy with this. Like me and Ian talk about it a lot, and we just really dislike it. So you guys will be seeing more collabs with me and Ian coming soon, just because we don't really have anything else to do in this game. Like, nobody wants to watch us draft cards for like 5 minutes of video every single day. It's just boring. But I know that some like creators do like it, but I don't understand how you can like prefer this over what it used to be. What I feel like this is, I feel like this is like something you'd put in a global tournament and not normal battles, and you could just like play this on the side for fun, like never as the main mode. Like, I've always loved to play draft, but I feel like once you make it the main mode, it like takes all the fun out of it. In my opinion, it's just kind of like having like something you do part time turning into full time, and it just kind of like takes the fun out of it. It's like when you eat the same food too much, it doesn't really hit the same no more. I know that's kind of like a crazy comparison, comparing Clash Royale game modes to food, but I feel like I'm kind of spitting. That was a really nice defense. I didn't take really any damage there. Wasn't really that easy either. Oh, I'll just go for my drill down here. And I should be okay. I just need to watch out for the minions. I'll just go for my defensive miner here, and I'll also go for my hunter on top of the minions and the E-Giant. I'm just going to log here on the E-Giant, and I'll go for my high cannon just to pull over the balloon. My hunter does die to his arrows, but I'll just go for my drill down low. We'll kite over the balloon. That's why I chose the drill, just because I knew that it would be really important in defense, but, I mean, even when I win in this mode, it doesn't feel like a win, because I played for, I've been playing for 3 minutes, and it took, 4 minutes to draft, so it's been, like a 6-minute, 7-minute long game. So, even when I win, it kind of sucks all the fun out of it, because it feels like I've been here forever. I could watch a TV show in the time it takes me to play 3 games. I feel like it's kind of ridiculous. And you can even see with, some of, the most well-known players who are known for playing the game all day and not having a life aren't even logging in anymore. There's this guy with, 12 hours a day average for over 6 years, ever since the game came out. He has an average of 12 hours of gameplay per day, and that dude hasn't even played for 2 days. I feel like that's how you know when you're doing something completely wrong and you kind of need to change. I'll take that win, though. It was really nice. In the next game here, playing against Asaph, still going to be talking about mainly the update. Honestly, I can understand why some people enjoy the update, but when the general majority of people don't like the update and you ask for opinions and suggestions to make it better and you completely disregard and ignore everything that people are saying, I feel like it's just kind of a straight kick straight in the face. Why even ask for suggestions if you're not going to implement them, you're not going to consider them or anything. I feel like just kind of a waste of time. Not really any point to ask for anything if you're just going to do what you want anyway. A bunch of the big creators have been talking about how bad it is, Sirtag and B-Rad. You guys probably know who they are. They've been really vocal about how they really dislike the update because it makes content much harder on them. And you can see that obviously most people agree with them as it's being reflected in their view count on YouTube because they're the 2 biggest English YouTubers for Clash Royale. I just feel like what they need to do is just start listening to the people. I feel like most people would be satisfied if they just did some small things, they made clan wars fun, and they made it so you actually work together as a team and it's pretty competitive, and I feel like people would have a lot of fun in clan wars, and then maybe do something change the gameplay of the game. And obviously people want good balance changes, but good balance changes are subjective to what you play, so I guess that part's not really that serious, but I feel like there just needs to be some gameplay changes, more things to do in the game, because basically what this is just a reskin of Ladder under a different game mode, and they called it an update. And they're also making everything level 15, and pretty sure most people don't really want level 15 because, I mean, you grind all this time, you do a bunch of hard work to max out your accounts, max out your cards, max your decks, and they just take it away one time per year and call it an update. And I feel like that's really corny, cheesy, and unfair. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the special offers in this game have gone really downhill as well. They'll put 3 champion wild cards in the shop for $50 and say ×8 value. Bro, what? How much do they think these things cost? And then they made the Pass Royale $21. I live in Canada, if you guys didn't know, and here it costs $21 to buy the Pass Royale, and it gives you less than what they did before. They took away how much the pass gave you, they're making it give less, and they made it cost 3 times as much. That doesn't even make any sense. I thought that the pass would stay the same and the new pass would just give more stuff for more money, but they literally did the exact opposite. It's less stuff for more money. I just don't understand why you can be so greedy. But as you guys can see, I've been buying the Pass Royale. My name's always been white the whole month, and I'm not really going to be buying a $21 Pass Royale. I mean, you're pretty much taking out a bank loan to buy the Pass Royale at this point. You're not even getting anything out of it, because as soon as you start buying it, they're just going to take away your max cards anyway. So I feel like the only way to get something to change is to stop buying stuff from the store, and because I don't think they'll care unless it starts hurting their pockets, but at the same time I feel like nobody will really care that Supercell is doing this, and they'll keep buying stuff, so it doesn't really matter, because only a few people not buying anything doesn't really matter. It has to be a ton of people or it won't matter. Or some people think oh, they'll never change, so I may as well just buy the stuff that I want anyways, and I get that point of view. It makes sense to me, but I'm not going to be buying stuff in this game anymore, except maybe gems to play grand challenges to record a video or something like that, but I'm not really going to be buying the passes anymore. I guess I'm going to have to max my account once they steal all my max cards, but other than that, I'm not really going to be buying anything. Like, I used to have 3 fully maxed out accounts, and, well, not fully maxed out, but 3 level 14 accounts, like max level, I guess, not all maxed cards. And now I only use one of them. When I used to use all 3 of them in the same season, now I only use one of them just because, I mean, there's no point. They're just going to take it all away again anyway when I spent, like, I don't know how many hundreds or thousands of hours to max out and upgrade everything, and they're just taking it all away just, like, to call it an update or something. I just don't understand why you would ever think that people want to lose their maxed card levels. But I guess I'm kind of done with my rant now. I'll just go for my prince in the back here for his Skeleton King. Should be a pretty okay matchup for me. Earthquake is really good against Graveyard. I'll go for my low Spear Goblins here. I'll also go for the high Mighty Miner on top of the Rascals and pop the ability too, just to kill the Rascal Girls. These Spear Goblins are really good as well. The Spear Goblin buff made them very, very good in my opinion. Skelebro on the right is going to be nice too, because he has to go for Archers on top of the Mighty Miner. And now I'm going to go for Miner here. He's going to Barbrill, but I want a Miner as soon as possible so he doesn't have any Elixir to defend it, and I just get a bunch of damage. Yeah, that was a really good start for me. Just kind of a bit too aggressive on his end. And the Spear Goblins and the Musketeer, I feel like Musketeer is going to be MVP in this matchup just because he only has poison and it takes 8 seconds to kill a Musketeer. So it's just like doing damage for 8 seconds even though it's like a 4-for-4 trade. I'll just go for my Musketeer here in the middle. And I'll just go for the Earthquake on top of the Rascals, and I'll Snowball here just to make sure that the Rascal Girls die. Okay, those are kind of bad archers. It's not going to kill anything. I'll just go for my Spear Goblins here, and I'll also go for Mighty Miner at the bridge just to block the Skelly King and the mortar shots and keep my Musketeer alive. I'll go for the second Musketeer here, and I'll go for the Mighty Miner ability as well. Make him have to defend it on the left side, and I'll just go in for a Miner here to try to get some chip damage. Okay, this is going to be a pretty annoying push. Yeah, he's going to go Rascal's Graveyard. I'm going to go for the defensive Skeleton Barrel here on top of the Rascals, and then I'm going to go for my low Spear Gobs. I'm going to go for Earthquake, and I'll go for the Mighty Miner as well on top of everything. I don't want to use the ability. I'm just going to go for the Musketeer here. Musketeer should clean everything up. I'm going to have to go for the defensive Miner here. But I think this defense should work out okay. I'll just go for my Spear Goblins on the side here to snipe the Skellies, and I'll snowball back the Archers. A very nice defense. I feel like that was kind of like a perfect defense there. I couldn't have really done anything differently or better, I feel like. I don't know about those Rascals. That Musketeer is going to pretty much kill the girl before he can get anything down with it. I'll just go for the... I guess I'll go for the Musketeer down in the middle. And I'll also go for my Skeleton Barrel on the right. Okay, he goes for the Mortar in the middle. It's kind of a bad Mortar. My Prince just killed it. Wait, I'm going to Mighty Miner here to keep the Musketeer alive. I'm going to go for the Miner as well. Okay, I'll go for the Mighty Miner ability just to kill all the skeletons and force them to defend the left so he can't really go in straight away because that Mighty Miner will take the tower. I'm going to go for Musketeer here. I'm going to Snowball, and I'm going to defensive Skelebro as well. It's really nice that the Skelebro Death Bomb plus Snowball kills Archers and Rascal Girls. And I have 6 Spear Goblins down. Those Spear Gobs are not letting the Graveyard touch the tower. I'm going to Miner on the left just because I know he's going to spam cards on the right. And he might even ignore the Miner. Okay, he didn't, but I'm getting some nice damage. I'll just go for the Snowball plus Skelly Barrel here, make sure that the Inferno Dragon dies. I'll go for the Earthquake here on the Mortar, and then I'll go for my Mighty Miner on top of the Skelly King. I'll Miner the tower as well. I'll go for the Spear Goblins down low. Okay, I think that's game. I just need to cycle a few more spells. I'm going to go for Snowball, Earthquake. I'm going to go for the Musketeer in the back. I'm going to Spear Goblins. I'm going to Snowball the tower, and then I'm going to Earthquake, and that's game. I played that matchup super well. I didn't really give him any opportunities to get any damage. I defended very good that whole game, I feel like. Nice. GG. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Sorry for mainly talking over like the game and not really like gameplay, but yeah, bye.